Okay, look, I took notes because I told myself earlier I was going to come back and do this, and then I did not. And now I have like 10 minutes before I have to go pick up my kid from daycare because I had to go to work. I still do that thing. This is the way forward. Let me tell you, I want to wrap my legs around his head. Imagine he's Gong Yoo. This is why I'm single, people, because no man can handle me. I went to get a massage. That was my ultimate goal. And I'm reminiscing about the times when I asked my significant other to give me a massage. But do I get a massage? No, I get one finger drilled into one spot until I submit. And that is the male version of the massage. Paying for a massage is so much nicer. But also, you have to schedule that in advance. And sometimes I just have maybe an hour or so to squeeze in. It's during lunch. So I had to settle. I went to a place near my doctor's appointment and had lunch, quote unquote lunch, which turned into a pedicure. And it was a beautiful thing. So I sat down, put my feet in the water. He gave me a pedicure. And then he pulled out the hot stones and he started rubbing them on my mangled right leg. I didn't tell you guys this, but I sprained my ankle in combatives because I'm a badass, and it was not my fault. It was not my fault, although perception is a butt. And others look at it like, oh, she's however they look at it. I'm going to let them think whatever they're going to think. I wore casual clothes. It was a cotton bodycon dress because that's what makes me feel sexy. And it didn't have to be private. I was perfectly fine with this man touching my legs while someone's nana sat to my left and some other teen sat to my right. And I watched him. I burped. It was a small baby burp. And then he smiled at me. So yay for human interaction. It was nice to know that I was not just a pair of feet. I wanted to bring him home with me, though. Does that ever happen? Does any female go to a nail salon and forget the bar? They say, hey, you're going to come home with me. Well, even if they did or wanted to, I don't know of any. I mean, it's usually there's a certain type of person working there. So the odds are that's not going to happen. But I'm just saying it should be considered. Males, you should consider working at a nail salon just to pick up girls. Just a thought. Work for a week. See what happens. It's a very limited application, I know. But let me tell you, I could watch a guy's biceps while he is hard at work on my legs. I could do that all day long. Work on me, make me feel good, and I will grace you with my smile. And, if I'm at the nail salon, of course, it's money and a tip. But I wish I could allow myself to afford this type of treatment at least bi-weekly. I wish it was the same cost as a car wash because it's regular maintenance, right? And, we need to. It's just like a tune-up. Got to go in there. Tune-ups cost more, right? Anyway, that's just me. I can turn a benign, mundane task into an explicit 30-second fantasy. But, it's so explicit, I don't even let myself in on it. Okay, so this is how it goes. Like, he walked in. His skin was glowing with K-glass. Like K-glass. I don't know. Is that a thing? He moisturized with the moonlight. His hair is sleek. It's straight with the tension of 400 years of discipline. The room shifts. The water is hot on my feet. He doesn't ask my name. He just kneels and whispers, "Your feet deserve worship." Is that even real? Does that happen? Is he a man or my myth? A Korean demigod sent to exfoliate my body and detox my soul. He was actually Chinese and his name was Tom, and he was married and has kids. And so that was kind of like a busted bubble. But before I knew that, I was just living the dream. think I'm just in a mood. I'd probably say the same thing, though, if it was a girl. I just happened to get a guy today. If you work on me and beautify me, we are now besties for the next hour or so. So he finished up my toes with a chrome finish. I haven't had that before, but now I feel, wait for it, platinum. Yes. He took me by the hand and he lifted me out of the chair. And I couldn't see his face. He's wearing a COVID mask, but how genteel. You just don't get that kind of treatment anymore. So yes, he did get a tip. Yes, he was great. It was in Acton, Massachusetts, and unique nails. I'm going to go ahead and plug it. I'll leave it there for now. This is Better Moody because I am.